A flicker of light, piercing the pre-dawn darkness. A rumble that shook the very ground. Humanity's gaze, fixed on the heavens, yearning for another world. For Japan, it was more than ambition, it was a defiant leap into the cosmic unknown. Their first foray to the crimson sphere, Mars. A satellite named Nozomi, Hope, poised to etch its nation's name amongst the stars. The roar of the rocket, a symphony of dreams. But even as it soared, whispers of the unpredictable vastness already hung heavy in the air. A journey of millions of miles. A fragile hope, unleashed. Mars. That distant, enigmatic world. A planet of rusty plains and ancient valleys, holding secrets to life's origins, to our own cosmic past. For decades, it has beckoned, a siren call to the curious. Nozomi, crafted with ingenuity and relentless dedication, was designed to unravel some of its deepest mysteries. To study its atmosphere, its ionosphere, its interaction with the solar wind. To paint a clearer picture of a world once thought to mirror our own. A scientific quest, yes. But also, a profound declaration of human spirit. A reach into the profound silence, seeking understanding. The year was 1998. Japan, a technological powerhouse, stood ready to claim its place in the interplanetary arena. The Institute of Space and Astronautical Science, ISAS, had poured years into Nozomi. This wasn't merely a probe, it was a symbol. A beacon of national pride, a testament to scientific prowess. From its sleek design to its intricate instruments, every component spoke of meticulous planning. The world watched, not just with interest, but with a silent acknowledgement of the audacity of such an undertaking. This was a statement. A promise of discovery. A testament to relentless innovation. Launched atop an MV rocket, Nozomi began its long, solitary voyage across the void. An initial trajectory designed for efficiency, a slingshot around Earth to gather momentum. Gravitational assists, complex orbital mechanics, guiding it towards its distant target. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The spacecraft, a tiny speck against the cosmic tapestry, diligently reported its status. Systems nominal. Power stable. The journey, though fraught with peril, seemed to proceed with an almost effortless grace. A silent ballet across the interstellar stage, toward a rendezvous with destiny. Or something else entirely. Then, a subtle deviation. Not a catastrophe, not yet. But a whisper of imbalance. During a critical Earth swing-by maneuver, a valve on Nozomi's propulsion system, intended to assist in trajectory correction, failed to operate as expected. A minor flaw? Or a precursor? The spacecraft, reliant on precise burns for its interplanetary dance, suddenly faced an unexpected hurdle. Engineers at Mission Control, their faces etched with concern, worked tirelessly to compensate. A new trajectory calculated, a new path forged. The mission continued. But a seed of doubt had been sown. This wasn't just any valve. It was part of a complex hydrazine propulsion system, vital for attitude control and future orbital insertion around Mars. The malfunction meant Nozomi couldn't perform its planned second Earth swing-by burn. The spacecraft, instead of gaining the precise velocity needed, was now off course. A critical moment, pivotal for its entire trajectory. This wasn't just about reaching Mars, it was about how it would get there. And with this unexpected fault, the how suddenly became terrifyingly complex. A ripple effect. Unforeseen consequences. To compensate for the propulsion system's shortcomings, a series of much larger, more fuel-intensive maneuvers were required. The original plan, meticulously crafted over years, was now obsolete. Engineers scrambled, calculating new burn sequences, desperately trying to put Nozomi back on track. This consumed a significant portion of its precious fuel, designed for years of orbital operations at Mars. A compromise. A gamble. The spacecraft was pushed harder, further, earlier than intended. The journey lengthened. The resources dwindled. A heavy price for a simple malfunction. The revised trajectory meant Nozomi would take an additional 4 years to reach Mars. 4 more years traversing the harsh vacuum of space. 4 more years exposed to the relentless radiation, the extreme temperature fluctuations, the countless micrometeoroids. 4 years more for components to degrade, for systems to falter. The prolonged journey was not just an inconvenience, it was a profound risk multiplier. The odds, already astronomical, lengthened with every passing month. A slow, agonizing march towards an uncertain future. Hope, now stretched thin. As Nozomi limped towards its destination, a new, unforeseen menace began to brew. The Sun, our life-giving star, was entering a period of intense activity. Solar flares, coronal mass ejections, powerful bursts of radiation and charged particles. A solar storm. A force of nature capable of bathing entire sections of the solar system in deadly energy. Spacecraft, fragile against such cosmic onslaughts, rely on shielding. But Nozomi, already weakened, already off schedule, was particularly vulnerable. A gathering tempest. Silent. Invisible. Absolutely lethal. In April 2002, the storm hit. A torrent of high-energy protons and electrons, unleashed by the Sun, slammed into Nozomi. The spacecraft, millions of miles from Earth, absorbed the full brunt of the radiation. Electronic circuits, delicate and complex, were inundated. Data streams flickered. Power readings fluctuated wildly. This wasn't merely a software glitch, it was a physical battering. The very fabric of Nozomi's operational integrity was under assault. The silence of space, momentarily shattered by an unseen explosion of raw energy. A moment of true cosmic terror. The solar storm caused significant damage. Onboard computers, crucial for navigation and communication, suffered radiation-induced degradation. 2 of Nozomi's 3 primary power converters failed. Essential communication components, vital for sending data back to Earth and receiving commands, were irrevocably compromised. These weren't temporary outages, these were permanent scars. The spacecraft, once a marvel of engineering, was now a wounded entity. Its internal systems, corroded by unseen forces, struggled to maintain even basic functions. A silent, fatal injury inflicted by the cosmos. Back on Earth, in the hushed, dark control center, the gravity of the situation became painfully clear. Engineers, their faces illuminated by the eerie glow of data screens, watched as telemetry grew increasingly erratic. The solar storm had inflicted wounds they couldn't simply patch. Every attempt to restore full functionality was met with resistance. The distance to Nozomi, immense. The damage, profound. The weight of shattered hopes pressed down. No white lab coats here, only the grim determination of humans facing an adversary beyond their reach. The whispers of failure began to grow louder. Communication became intermittent, then agonizingly sparse. Commands, painstakingly crafted and sent across millions of miles, were often met with silence. The crippled power converters meant a drastic reduction in available power for key systems, including the high-gain antenna necessary for robust communication. Nozomi was effectively deaf and increasingly mute. The thread connecting humanity to its distant hope was fraying, thinning with each passing day. A desperate conversation across an impossibly vast distance, growing ever more one-sided. The ultimate disconnect loomed. As Mars finally drew near in late 2003, one last, desperate attempt was made to revive Nozomi. To power up its remaining systems, to re-establish a stable link, to initiate the critical Mars orbital insertion burn. The window was narrow. The stakes, immeasurable. Engineers pushed their limits, sending a barrage of commands, hoping for a spark of life. Hope, a fragile thing, still flickered. Perhaps, against all odds, a miracle. But the silent void offered no such reprieve. The accumulated failures had taken their irreversible toll. The spacecraft, unresponsive. Nozomi drifted past Mars. Not into orbit, but past it. A ghost ship, sailing on. Its fuel almost exhausted, its systems terminally compromised, it could no longer execute the crucial maneuvers to capture itself in the red planet's gravity. The dream of Japan's first Martian orbiter, once so vivid, so tangible, was now irrevocably lost. The spacecraft had come so far, endured so much, only to miss its ultimate destination by a cosmic whisper. A heartbreaking near miss. A testament to the brutal, unforgiving nature of interplanetary travel. And a tragic end to a daring ambition. Today, Nozomi remains a silent testament to a journey of courage and misfortune. It continues its lonely orbit around the sun, an abandoned relic of human endeavor, forever carrying the invisible scars of its valiant struggle. A satellite of Earth, but never of Mars. A permanent wanderer in the solar system. Its mission, tragically unfulfilled, serves as a stark reminder of the immense challenges and unpredictable hazards inherent in deep space exploration. A quiet, cold testament to hope, lost amongst the stars. Drifting away. Forever.